What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'll be honest, it's my third time trying to do this workout. Trying to figure out how to make it work and run smoothly because it's really hard doing an abdominal workout without having somebody right there to help you out and stuff like that. So I'm trying a couple of new different techniques and things that feel like they're working via a video and not. So this will be my third time's a charm. I've already tried twice already. I'm actually starting this over for the third time, see what I can come up with. So that being said, abdominal workouts are extremely difficult. There's no real pace I can set per se. I can give you goals where I'm gonna be able to do, say, 25 sit-ups, even though that's not part of this routine. You might only be able to do 4. It kind of goes back to what I've been kind of beating in there about the whole time about just because I did 15 step-ups doesn't mean you need to do 15. You just got to keep up with the pace of the sets that we do. So if we're doing 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, obviously we're doing 15 sets of the other ones. Then once I finished and went to 14, you get right on pace. And if that means you only did 7, you did 7. Good part about this is this will be personal homework for you all to try and do to help get your core stronger as you go. Obviously, your core, your whole midsection is the key to life. The stronger your core is, the less back problems you have, posture issues, and actually just how well you feel getting in and out of bed, getting off a toilet, all kinds of stuff like that. Yes, your legs obviously are doing most of the work, but if your core is weak, it dominoes into other negative effects of your body. So it's something I've been working on now for years. Obviously, after I got the surgery, I was more and more motivated for the six-pack abs per se and stuff like that, but I wanted to be able to feel like, almost like you're invincible type of thing, like have that athletic feel to where anything you do doesn't necessarily hurt. And the main goal to that is you got to get your core right. And that's why I do a lot of these 15-to-1 workouts and stuff like that, because they're geared towards getting your body fully functional. They're full body workouts. Today is different. Today is just a pure ab workout. This is what I talked to Jerry about on the phone the other night. So it's going to be 3 rounds of 10 each. I might go over 10 by accident because once you get in a rhythm of saying doing bicycles where you're going back, you kind of lose focus sometimes, get a little bit too ahead of yourself. I've done 21, 22, like, oh shoot, too many. So, but at the same token, when I practiced it earlier today, before I even started recording stuff, I can only get like 7 or 8 before I'm just like cussing and carrying on because your stomach will be on fire. The first section will be a warm-up section, and then the second section will be a more traditional hardcore. We will be laying on the floor, so I'm going to do a little bit of movement with the camera, trying to make sure that you can at least see what I'm doing. On the floor, you have traditional called scissors, where your legs will be back and forth like this. Heel touches, where you're laying down. You actually be bending and touching your heels, but actually be laying on your back as you do it. You'll be doing bicycles. Bicycles, you want to try your best. Need an elbow. Need an elbow, duh. Need an elbow. Just like you're pedaling a bike, your legs will be coming up. You tap, 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 tap. As you're doing it, you'll be really working the shit out of your obliques. And then the very last thing we'll do is just basic crunches on the floor. When I tell you one thing I learned from back after I got my tummy tucked in, I had that real tight scar right here. Sean taught me you only need to move 3 inches. That's as much as you need to move to activate your core fully. So when we're on the floor, you literally are just gonna stretch up and just barely get it, because once your knees are pushed up against you like that, that little bit of movement right there, you're gonna feel it way up here in this upper part here, and it's gonna be on fire. Our goal is to do 3 rounds of each of 10 with no breaks. Once we do the 3 rounds, the first part's gonna be like a knee tap, toe tap. We'll do 3 rounds of 10, 3 rounds of 10, 3 rounds of 10, and then we'll stop. And then we'll take a quick second, and then we'll go to the floor, and we're gonna do our 3 rounds of 10, 2, and 3, and we're done. So hopefully it'll be nice and simple and smooth. There's progressions to do with planks and stuff like that, but I'm going to start to incorporate those into the 15-to-1s to get you used to them by doing them a lot more repetitiously, using the wall or a chair or something like that. But for now, so 2 main things for today will be, unfortunately, we'll lay on the floor. I have problems with that with my tailbone and stuff like that, so I'll be putting like a cushion under my butt to do it. So just give yourself a little bit of room. You don't need a ton of space, but you'll be doing some scissors with your legs. You can be putting your hands underneath your butt cheeks as you do your scissors with your legs. And then when you do your bicycles, you'll be laying flat, and you'll just be twisting back and forth as you touch your knees to your elbows and stuff like that. All right, so 5 minutes worth of talking. Hopefully this looks really good. I'll move the camera once I get down on the floor so you can see everything, and we will talk later. Let's get it on. All right. So Two main things. Just gotta do our knee taps and then toe taps. You already know your knees. And then we're gonna do toes. Now me, I bend them up. Gives you a little more stretch inside the inner thigh. Less pressure than trying to kick like that. That's too much for me. I'm not flexible enough for all that right now. This right now is just gonna get our heart rate up, get the blood flowing throughout our body so we can get ready for the rest of it. All right, so knee taps. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Now feet. 1, 2, 3. Trying to go fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Ready? Knees. 1, 2, 3. The higher you get your knees, the more you're going to get that stretch in your lower abdominals. Then 8, 9, 10, and 10. Feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. All right, so now I'm going to relocate to my other office, which if you've never seen, put a nice carpet down here on the floor to do this type of ab workout. Let's see if the camera wants to work, and we'll get it on this way. The way I see it, get yourself a nice position. For me, like I said, I use a cushion. All right, so the main thing here, you can see my feet. Is when you do scissors, you want to be up a little bit, all right? But you have two options. You do a scissor, you're gonna go like this. Now, this right here, already hard as hell. You probably feel it right in your midsection, like right there, all right? So if you need to, leave one foot down and meet them in the middle and let the other one touch. And then meet and touch, all right? So you can kind of give yourself a starting and stopping point. Main thing I tried to teach Angel when I was doing this with Angel was that she wanted to do down and then down and then down. That's gonna work a lot of leg, and your muscles in your stomach are never gonna have to activate to hold them together as you switch them and alternate like a pair of scissors. So, main thing is get them off the floor. If you can keep them off the floor all the time, great. If not, then touch them, and then meet them, and then touch the other one, and then meet and touch. They cut, they go. They cut, they go. But they meet right here, not down here on the floor, all right? So, scissors is the first one, then heel touch. Just get your feet nice and flat, close to your butt. There's my heel. You bend and touch that heel. You bend and hit the other heel. 1 and 1, 2 and 2. You should be getting a nice bend in your sides here. I'm sorry, y'all, if I can't get this camera any better than this to help out. But you should be bending to hit that ankle, and then bending to hit that ankle. And your body should be twisting to get to each ankle, all right? From there, we're gonna do our bicycles. You know when you pedal a bike, this is you pedaling a bike. Well, now, try and get that elbow to that knee, and that elbow to that knee. And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, we haven't officially started yet, so please don't start yet. And the last thing we're going to do, feet nice and straight, I always kind of make like a thing, and we're just coming up that much. You'll feel it. Just basically getting your upper back from flat on the floor to up. So like your mid back should still be on the floor. 3 inches up. And just squeeze in as you go. Just imagine, if anything, another way people like to cheat, I don't say cheat, but learn, arms straight as a board, and just go up and touch top of your knees. That's a good way of doing it. Just slide them up, touch your knees. That's all you need. Right there. That's your 3 inches. You fully activate the entire upper half of your abdominals. All right, so 3 rounds of 10 of each of those. So we go scissor, then bicycle, no, scissor, heel touch, bicycle, and then crunch. All right, so for me, I'll put my feet like this. All right, nice and flat for a second. Ready? Get them in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. The straighter your legs are, the more intense this will be. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring them flat down as close to your butt as you can get them. Touch your heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, bicycles, legs in the air, and pedal. 1, 2. If all you can do is get the motion and have your hands touch your knees, so be it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10. Nice and straight. Arms in a cast, nice and straight. Slide, touch your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, Jesus Christ almighty. I assume, if y'all are like me, that crap hurts. Oh my God, jeez. That's 1. Ready? All right. Scissors, get them up. 1. If you need touch, touch them. 2. I'll touch with you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Get them up by your butt. All right. Heel touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my God, my stomach is on fire, y'all. All right, bicycle time. Ready? At this point, my stomach's already too hurt. I'm gonna take my hands. I'm gonna tap each knee as my knee comes up. So I'm gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your knees as close to your face as you can, though. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Oh man. All right. So like I said, I've been doing this now for years, and it still kills me like this. So, hands on your quad straight as you can. Up and touch your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God. All right. Last round. Hopefully you see. You do not need a lot to do this. You just gotta be dedicated, I guess you could say. Stupid, whichever way you want to look at it, I guess. I'll put my hands under my butt. Let's go. Scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Heel touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Golly. I feel like I'm dying here, guys. All right. Bicycle time. Touch your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10. On your legs, straight as a board. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It might be a little late to show you now, but just so you can see, this is all I go up. And you can see right there, that's full contraction right there. I know you can't see it like that, but golly. All right. And on that note, that's it. We're done. 15 minutes. It's only 10 minutes really. 5 minutes worth of talking. Trying to get set up, explain everything. Abs don't need a lot. We use them on every single workout. So that's just a little fun one. I call this exercise 5.2 since I don't consider this to be a legit hardcore workout, obviously. But from an intensity standpoint, that's something you can work towards. Theoretical goals should be close to 25 reps each time if you can. And then there's more and more and more progressions as we go. One thing we want to start working towards is planks. And I'm sure you already know what a plank is. But in layman terms, we get in this position and we get our butts off the floor and we get nice and straight and we do it. And our goal in life is 5 minutes. I've hit 5 minutes one time. It is hard as shit to do. It's easier to do if you put a song on. You do not need my video for this. All you need to do is find yourself a nice song of Bob Dylan, the Beatles, a rap song, something that's going to get you pumped, something that's going to help motivate you through it, and do it that way, and that'll be a goal. There was a study that came out that said if you can do a 1 minute plank every day for 30 days straight, your core would have improved like 250%, something like that. I read it yesterday. So the goal should be on your own private time, you try and do this plank situation. And even though I know you already saw it, I'll give it to you one more time, just so you know. There are obviously many, many, many variations of a plank. All right? A basic plank, forearms on the ground, nice and straight, and your feet are off the floor. All right? That's one way. An easier way, sometimes, is just getting a nice straight push-up style, just like this. But the main thing is, be nice and straight. Don't sag. You're going to kill your lower back. If you have to hunch a little bit, it's better to hunch than it is to sag. You want to get like this if you have to, or you get like this. But the problem with anything else is your forearms start to hurt. If you get tired, go down on your knees like I just did. Hold this position. So you have something to work towards to eventually get to that straight up and down for that 30 seconds, that minute, that 5 minutes. I don't know if y'all ever heard or saw the stupid crazy story of the old military vet. I think he's 74 years old. He held a plank for 8 hours and 14 minutes. It was a Guinness Book of World Records. Whatever. More power to him. So as we get more comfortable, there are some amazing plank workouts that I'd love to be able to show you guys and do. But we got to start with the basics. So for now, have a great evening and practice this. Once you watch the video or so, you can write down a couple of things that they are and then just practice them. And you can do those every day, 2-3 times a day if you want. I have watched hundreds and hundreds of guys, and they say you should work out your abs 7 days a week. They do not need a day off because they never get a day off. So why should we give them a day off? Because they still have to be used. Your core has to be used for every single thing you ever do. So might as well train it while we can and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it. I'm tired. I'm sweating. Going upstairs. Everybody have a good night. See ya. Bye.